Hi guys, we continue with our mathematics classes. Today we will see the solution of linear equations. In the last class we saw how you propose an equation. Okay? Today we will see how you get the solution of that linear equations. Okay? Regardless of the case presented to solve, the following movements must be made. Okay? So, the first, we must leave the variables on one side of the equation and the values on the other. Yeah, so you need to separate the terms like values, constants, move to one side of the equation, and the variables move to the another side. Okay, step number 2. To do this, we will apply the equality properties. In that case, basically, is to carry out operations contrary to the those indicated. For example, if one term are adding, that term pass to the another side, subtracting. Okay, if that term are subtracting, move to the another side of the equation. In that case, that term will be adding to the another side. Okay, now step number 3, then perform the indicated operations. Okay, so you calculate operations to reduce the equation. Maybe you need to repeat the step number 1, number 2, and maybe number 3. It depends of the complexity of the equation. Okay, and finally you need to clear the variable and find its value. Okay, for example, here you have that equation. Okay, you need to carry out the indicated operations. Okay, you need to calculate. For example, you can add the terms because are like terms, so this is the result. And transpose terms, what it means, remember, you must to leave the variables on one side of the equation and the values on the other. So you get here 5x, and that is a value, it's a constant. You move to the other side of the equation. If you check here, that term was adding, so when you pass to the another side, that term must be subtracting. Okay, so again you need to carry out the indicated operations. Yeah, 60 less 5 is 55, so you need to clear. How you clear? If that term have two parts, the coefficient and the variable, you need to clear the variable. So that coefficient multiplies that variable. So if you need to clear, you need to move that, yeah, you need to move that to the other side, yeah, with the inverse operation. If that coefficient are multiplying x, that coefficient must be dividing all the other side of the equation. Okay, so you only carry out again the indicated operations and you got the value of the unknown variable. Okay, so we will solve the proposals of equations that we did in the last class. Okay, here I will copy that. Okay, here, so you need to multiply, you need to carry out the indicated operation. So here is 3x plus 9. Okay, 3 times x, 3 times 3. Okay, here 3x plus 9. Okay, minus 3 times x minus 3 times minus 3. Okay, so you need to move or carry out the operations that are indicated. For example, here you can do that. 3x less 3x. Okay, so you only get 9 plus 9. So this is the age of Juan. Okay, now the next one. Again, you need to carry out the indicated operations. Here, for example, is 2x, and that plus 1 passed like less 1. Okay, so you got here 50. Yeah, and now you need to clear the variable. That term have a coefficient and that variable, so that coefficient multiplies the x or the variable. So you need to move to the other side of the equation, but with the inverse operation. Yeah, if that 2 are multiplying x, that 2 will pass dividing the whole side of the equation. Okay, so again you carry out the operation here. This is 25. Okay, so the next one, again you need to carry out the operation. You have 1, 2, 3x, so you have 3x. Yeah, and 1 less 1 is 0, so you got that. Now again, to clear that x, you need to pass that 3 to the other side. If you do that, you delete from here and pass to the other side, dividing. Okay, and you got that. Okay, so the next one, you need to move, for example, that x move to here. If that x are adding here, you pass subtracting to the other side. Yeah, so here you got 2x. Yeah, and to clear the variable here, you need to pass the number 2 to the other side, dividing. Okay, okay, so now what you need to do, you need to check if that value is correct. How do you do that? You need to use that value to substitute the value. Okay, so here is 18, this is 18 and 18. Okay, so you get here 21, you get here 15. Yeah, you can use a calculator. Yeah, for example, 21 times. Okay, less yeah, 18 is equals to 18. Okay, and here is easiest. 25 plus 25 plus 1 is 51. Yeah, it's correct. And here you need to use 38 plus the previous are 37 plus the next is 39 equals to 114. And the last, so if you add 26 to 13, you got 39. If you multiply 3 times 13 is 39 too. So this is correct value here. So guys, you finish the rest, solve the rest, and I will wait for your homework. See you guys.